Man, there's a lot of these people are streaming BG already still. I guess it's just early access stuff. Yeah. Oh, there you go. No, no, that's weird. Wait, here, I found you. It says you're, yeah, but I got you. I got you now. Yeah, I guess because you weren't streaming, it just wasn't finding you. Is that me? No, no. No, is that me? No, no. No, is that me? No, no. No, is that me? No, no. Yeah? Oh, I'm not, I think I'm getting some duplicated audio.
All right, I should be live. Welcome to the test stream, testing things for BG tomorrow. So we shall see what we shall see. If anybody's out there, give me a chat. Yeah, no worries about turn on Slack. Are you chatting? I see that you followed me. I'm trying to figure out where I can see my chat. There you are. Absolutely. I see read only, which means I can't chat from here. So we need to find me some way to be able to chat through Streamlabs if that's possible. Can you run over on YouTube and see if we're streaming on YouTube as well? How's the video? Does it look good? Stream look good? I'm going to move around some here and various things. So let's go try and meet somebody. I think he's over here somewhere. Let's get on out here. We'll move on over and see if Mr. Astarion's hanging out here. Although we may have already picked him up. Did we pick him up yet? No, he's over here. Let's go chat and see how chat works. Hello, Darkspear. Yeah. This is the early access version. We're just testing the stream. Yeah, this mic won't be the mic I'll be using for real. Darkspear, I'm super interested in quality. So how does the video look and the audio sound? Hang on, I'm going to switch to my real mic I'm going to be using, and so we can test my real mic. Okay, switching mics. Mic switched. How's that? Sound better? It should be War Wizard Games, Rosencrantz. Darkspear, I can't hear you in this because we don't have two ways, so I can only see you via chat. Can you hear me? Testing my audio.
Yeah, sorry, not we're not on Discord, Darkspear. So it's broadcast only. All right, good. So Rosencrantz, did the hiss go away? Did this take care of the audio? Yeah, I think there was an error with YouTube, so I'll check it in a little bit. I'm not worried. I mostly just want to set this up for Twitch broadcast. I'll rebroadcast the VODs over. Okay, good. Yeah, I thought this audio would be better. Uh, I got the game audio turned way down. Let me crank it. That was my next question. So let me. I don't think I can fix option. Well, maybe I can do it from here. Let's see. Let's crank some game audio up. How about now? Is that better? Definitely go ahead and buy today, and you'll be able to. But you won't be able to. Don't download the early access version. Just wait till tomorrow morning at 9 Central. Um, Bring the logo down, Roger. I don't know if it'll be 20 pixels, knowing me, but how about that? No game audio. Yeah, hang on. There'll only be game audio when I'm in the game. So, how about now? Do you have game audio? Too far. Well, I'll fix that in a minute. Got that half the distance. How's the game audio now? Can you hear it?
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Oh. No, you got it now. You can hear it now, right? Okay, yeah. So when I click off the screen to like work on stream the stream program, it kills the audio. That's just the nature of how the audio works. All right, so let's see if we can get away from Astarian here. No big spoilers here, so I won't be ruining you guys' game. But if it's, I'd like to stay on for a minute.
Not a word. Let's try to keep that lovely neck of yours in one piece. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I?
Well, this guy's a badass rogue, buddy. This is your Darkspear wannabe right here, man. This is the origin character who plays a rogue, Astarion. He's actually an elfin rogue. So let's see if I can't get off the ground. How about that?
You son of a...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
I love the fact that this guy sounds just like Tim Curry. It's so awesome.
The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. I'm out of wine and flowers, so I hope an introduction will suffice. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Yeah, I'm going to play with it a little bit now that I got it. So
Is that so?
So I'll figure out logo position.
Circles.
The problem is when I go
So,
in game, the lower right's got stuff
Do you
down
know
there.
anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect?
The freaking animation and voice acting in this
It
is
hasn't
superb.
happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, There might still be time.
Yes, Darkspear. $60. And the good news, if you buy it today, you're going to get everything that's in the deluxe edition as well. It's not, once you get into it, it's like crazy. It's like you're in the middle of the movie, cruising along.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem
No
like a
one's
useful
really to
person
blame.
know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Yeah, a lot of streamers, I'm not going to use my video. I'm not going to show myself. So I'm using the avatar to represent me. So I could move it down to here. I think this is pretty clear for almost all of the game. I think that's true. I got one thing that pulls out, like when I do this, I get my thing. That's still good enough. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. So this is your regular experience. How's that? Does the logo look aligned there? Let's go pick up another character. What do you say? Oh, or let's see. Let's see. I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not going to bump off the mind flare yet.
I don't need any attention right now.
So now I'm in stealth mode. I'm going to out of stealth mode.
Breathe deep and move.
Just FYI, in my initial playthrough tomorrow, I'm going to be playing a ranger. Eldereth, of course. Same old ranger.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Not bad for running on Starlink in the middle of the wilderness, huh? Ooh, another potion. So these are your waypoints, just so you see these. These are, every time you get one of these, this lets you basically fast travel. And obviously there's a whole bunch of help stuff happening over here. I'm just ignoring all of the, stuff. So let's pick up our erstwhile wizard.
Here goes nothing.
You're alive. That's unexpected. Last I saw you, you were lying in a crucible's worth of blood. An intellect devourer nibbling at your ear. Glad to see my eyes deceive me. I'm Gale. Well met. The very same. A traumatizing experience, if an instructive one. Yes. The ocular penetration by an illithid tadpole, which will end with our souls being snuffed like strands of weave caught in dead magic. Not to mention, you're staring at me like a Rashimi at a blackboard. You're no wizard, are you? Pity. But that'll have to wait. The primary need now is a healer. I take it you recall the insertion of the parasite? No. The voices you heard, the visions you saw, they were all real. As were the parasites. After a period of excruciating gestation, they will turn us into mind flayers. A process known as seromorphosis. It is to be avoided.
Oops, that didn't work.
I assume you're no accomplished healer either. Powerful cleric, maybe? But not the power to remove tadpoles, I gather.
Wait. Darkspear, yeah, install it tomorrow morning on launch. It'll change from saying early access to the release version. Should be around 9 a.m. Central, I think. Yeah, because if you did, I've got to install all of this tonight so that I'm ready for the new install tomorrow, because the game and the new game's like 115 gig. Let's see.
Then we'll have to find someone more experienced and fast. You and I are in a whole lot of trouble. We need help, and I'm not sure where we'll find it in this wilderness. How about we embark on the quest for a healer together? Most excellent. Then, without further ado, let's be off. Besides, looks like you keep some interesting company. A woman with shadows for eyes, deep as the dark lake.
Yes, there's a lot of people without English accents, man. Every accent on the planet's in this game.
Is it indeed? We'll see.
Ah, that's the cleric of Shar. You know, Shadowheart. You know, you'll be chasing her around as a love interest, I'm sure. All right, yeah. So if you guys want to see a couple of things, so here's all the characters. Tab will automatically give you all of the. Oh, there's a bunch of, yeah. I mean, Samuel L. Jackson's got a bad guy part, of course. So there's lots of entertaining things in here. So anyway, just to take a look, you can just hit tab and immediately get party view, and you know all of the things that you ever wanted to do, like for example, just being able to freaking drag from one character to another, all works, right? So all of the mechanical things are just crazy in terms of how they work. That's right. You run with your own party of up to 4 people. You know, across here, and basically, you know, it's basically Icewind Dale and all of those on steroids, right? This is the evolution of all of that. So, for example, when you level up, just to give you an idea of all of the ways, I mean, there is a transfer items interface. In fact, it works even better. So, for example, if I am just in my inventory and I want to move something like this scimitar, and I left click, I can automatically send it to any of the other characters. I can send it to camp, or I can send it into my for sale interface, which is called wares, straight from here. Yeah, pretty cool. So, but the actual character play, oh yeah, send to camp is nice. So, you know, all that stuff is in here. So, you've got your normal stats around everything. There's automatic pop-up help. You can go to detail on any of these. It'll automatically freeze them so that you can see those around all your stats. When you level up, right, you've got all of your different things you can do. Obviously, this is just a random cleric I threw in here to play around with. But you can customize all your prepared spells and everything. So if you want to change anything, yeah, no more inventory management. Absolutely. So you can basically change any of your prepared spells. So like if I want to get rid of Create or Destroy Water and put Shield of Faith in instead, boop, pretty straightforward to do all that. I also got a new class action. Yeah. So I'm up, and just to give you, if you want to see what the rogues skill sets look like. Dark Spear. Here you go. Here's Rogue going from level 1 to level 2. Get your hit points up. You get your new actions, which are things like dash and disengage. I'll show you how those work as we go through the process. Obviously, level 2 is not super exciting for folks. Let's see who's left. And if you want to see what the mage looks like, so immediately at level 2 you get to start subclassing. There's only 2 because we're in the early access button. They have all 8. Yeah, it's totally 5e Dark Spear. It's got, you know, everything in it. So, I mean, detailed spell levels, you can go through and customize all of your spell details. You can get as much information. It's got all the actual, you know, detailed, 5e details on all of the different stuff and everything. For the sake of this, I'm just going to take it and roll. That just
work to do.
Leaves the other cleric to upgrade. Yeah, we're going to take it. All right, let's roll. Party management works just like you think it should. You can actually fully independently ungroup your party, which means you can take every single person off by themselves to a totally different place. So, for example, let's say I wanted to do some roguish exploration.
Be very, very quiet.
And I wanted to do it in stealth mode. I can take him fully stealth, right? Move them up and around. Let's see, there's a trap around here somewhere. I can't remember where the hell it is. Anyway, let me do this first. Let me go grab another party member so you can see what the camp looks like. We'll go to camp real quick. You do have to be in range to regroup your party back together. So if they're too far apart, for example, it won't allow you to do it. You can also, you know, put everybody in stealth. right? Or put some people in stealth, all those kind of things. It will make a total difference. I can assure you that if you're not in stealth, you can change your party leader, the same old way you used to by dragging things around, right? All that good stuff. It's very important to make sure whoever you've got targeted, if you're going to enter a conversation.
You think it's dangerous?
So, for example, you want your highest charisma people a lot of times to negotiate some things.
One of them carved up Zoru's whole squad.
One day.
So let's leave it.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
You again. Get rid of them.
So now you can start to see how skill checks start to come into play on here. So this is actually one of the characters you'll meet, and actually one of the origin characters. She's obviously, a Githyanki, and she's very cranky for being in this cage. So now, she actually abandoned us previously, so we're not very happy with her. So we could do different kinds of things. I'm going to actually try for some persuasion, although I don't know my persuasion. It's only DC 5, so shouldn't be too bad. But also you can do things like, for example, all those useless cantrips you always have as a character? In this, all those useless cantrips that, you hardly ever remember to use, it reminds you when you can do things like adding a bonus. So, for example, between the characters we have there, somebody's got guidance. Actually, two of the characters, myself and Shadowheart, both have guidance as a cantrip, which adds a d4 to the roll, and it also has charm person. So if you've got charm person, you can actually cast it, right now, as an actual spell, right? So you can do whichever one, and it always tells you who's got it. I actually have charm person as well. Yeah, I always forget. I forget all my cantrips all the time, right? I do the same thing. I have my alarm. My phone has a notepad on it with all of my stuff to remind me to do some. So it's pretty cool the way it works. So you just do it and it adds it. And I could actually, in some cases, you could add both, right? So if more than one person can add a cast to it to do it. And then, boom, you hit your die roll. Woohoo!
He's right. No one's safe if that thing goes loose. Not even us.
Damaze?
Enough. Lower the trap. Ready your blade.
Now, so we've got to make a choice, right? We could actually make a choice on which side we're on. We're going to be on hers because of the way I picked the structure. So, but you'll notice I could actually attack her from here if I wanted to, or not. If I leave them alone, she will probably kill them. If not, we'll kill her. I don't want to kill her because
Let's have some carnage.
let's see. I can't remember which decision I made. So maybe I did pick her. So let's try for some backstab action here. So all of these are your basic skills over this side over here. So you've got hide, throw, dash, disengage, help, shove, and dip, all right here. Dip, of course, is where you can like dip your weapon into whatever happens to be available. But anyway, I'll just, I don't think I can hide here. I think there's too many people around me. So hide's going to fail like when I try to do that. So I won't be able to use like sneak attack because it's going to tell me I have to have advantage against the target. So I need to use just a regular main hand attack. Give her a smack. All right. And then space bar will end your turn, all that kind of good stuff. And then everybody else can come play their game. So we'll do a little witch bolt action. That was a push, right? So nudged her off the shelf there. We'll just have him do.
Soul is in good hands.
Oh, as usual, the cleric useless in hand-to-hand combat. I might have been able, but I didn't have enough movement to move out of the sight range. There's two of their other people staring at me there, so yeah, so there wasn't a way to get out of sight range there. Okay, that took care of that. We've now killed one of the origin characters forever, so we've totally changed the rest of the story for the rest of the game.
On my way.
Yeah, you're probably right, Darkspear. Again, I'm just futzing around here. Anyway, I got to run, but I appreciate everybody testing the stream. I think if you guys think it looks good, then we're ready to rock. I'll be live tomorrow morning around 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 10 a.m. Central. So yeah, I killed the one in the cage, which is one of the main characters. So thanks for testing everything out, gang, and I'll see y'all tomorrow or tonight. I'll probably run another test, but if you're around, jump on. Can I do an intermission? Heck if I know. I supposedly could. Let's see what happens when I do Be Right Back. That looks pretty cool. Can you see it? How's that look? Obviously it killed the game sound, which it should have because we switched out from the game. Let's see what intermission looks like. Oh, that's cool. It leaves stream chat on, so when you're in intermission, right? It does look good. I guess I could leave something on the screen if I wanted to. Let's see. Can I leave that on the screen? Wow, I've got all kinds of stuff on here. Man, I'm going to have to like spend some time to figure out how the frick all of this works. All right, cool. Well, if we're on tonight, yeah, if you could make a logo for the break one, it doesn't have one. I could, let's see, Be Right Back doesn't have one on there yet. I need one for stream ending too, and I don't know if I'll check and make sure.